The Paley Gates at ASU's West Campus serve as a catalyst for reflection to our students. Every West Campus student passes through the gates upon embarking on their ASU journey, touching them as they cross the threshold, and won't do so again until they complete their journey with graduation. This simple act asks students to reflect on how ASU has touched their hearts and minds during their studies. ASU strives to give its graduates the skills necessary to make an impact on our society at large, invent new and progressive ways to touch others, and constantly improve their own lives and the lives of those around them. Sitting nearby, the West Campus ceremonial bell sits as a beacon for the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another. Upon completion of their final class, graduates ring the bell to signal and celebrate the completion of their journey. The bell also serves as the launching note for the beginning of the new college convocation ceremony. The Paley Gates and ceremonial bell will remain at ASU's West Campus, standing as a symbol for the next generation of students. The faculty will make certain the community of scholars is vibrant, welcoming, and awaiting those who wish, as today's graduates did, to be touched by education. Our graduates are waiting and have asked to be admitted to the Fellowship of Educated Men and Women, with all of its rights, honors, privileges, and obligations. Graduates of the New College of Interdisciplinary Arts and Sciences,
you may enter now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. The New College of Interdisciplinary Arts and Sciences faculty processional is led this morning by Vice Provost of the West Campus and Dean of New College, Dr. Todd Sangren. Associate Dean, Dr. Patricia Friedrich. Associate Dean, Dr. Laura Ferry. Associate Dean of Barrett, the Honors College, Dr. Eric Ramsey. School of Humanities, Arts, and Cultural Studies Director, Dr. Luis Mendoza. School of Mathematical and Natural Sciences Director, Dr. Stephen Workis. School of Social and Behavior Sciences Director, Dr. Scott Barkley. Masters of Arts and Communication Studies Director, Dr. Lindsay Meehan. Master of Arts and Interdisciplinary Studies Director, Dr. Stefan Stanchez. Associate Professor, Dr. Bertha Mannanen. Senior Lecturer, Dr. Diane Gruber. The New College of Interdisciplinary Arts student processional is led this morning by College Marshal, Dr. Mary Burleson. Flag bearer, Natalie C. Parker. Outstanding undergraduate student speaker and graduate student award winner, Samara Khan. Graduate student award winner, Quentin Beck White. And bell ringer, Emma Harkin. Representing our esteemed faculty, Becky Ball, Patrick Bixby, Jennifer Broach, Nicholas Duran, Alejandra Elenis, Jennifer Hackney Price, Chad Johnson, Jeff Cassing, Jeff Kennedy, Sharon Kirsch, Kristen Kapiak, Jacob Metters, Carla Murphy, Douglas Peck, Nicole Roberts, Yasin Silva, Francisco Solis, Carla Thompson, Carla Vargas, Michael Walker, Bonnie Wetzel, Greg Wise, and yours truly, Charles St. Clair. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we join Leah Wasbatten, who is a master's candidate at ASU's Herberger Institute, in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Leah. You may now be seated. Good morning, graduates, guests, staff, and faculty. Please join me in welcoming the Vice Provost of ASU's West Campus and Dean of the new College of Interdisciplinary Arts and Sciences, Dr. Todd Sandrin.
Thank you, Charles. Are you all ready to do this? Are you sure? All right, excellent. Good morning, Sun Devils, and congratulations, class of 2018. I know many of you know, yes, absolutely, congratulations. At commencement yesterday, ASU President Michael Crow delivered an address that urged each of you as graduates, in a word, as he said, to prepare. Prepare for change. Prepare, he said, for a small world now interconnected more than ever, in part through technological advances. And speaking of those technological advances, the president urged you to prepare for an accelerating pace of development of those advancements. But if we think about that word just for a second, prepare, it means, as you know, to get ready for what is to come, what does not yet exist, what is, dare I say, new, as in ASU New College. And as my faculty on the platform here know well, I think it is incredibly important for each of you as our graduates of New College to know why being prepared, as the president urged yesterday, why being new is so very important in this age of accelerating change. We have to ask, what does it mean to be new when we say New College anyway? As many of you know, it means blurring the lines between traditionally defined disciplines to empower you, our students, to solve problems facing the world, not only today, but those as yet undefined problems facing the world tomorrow, to continue to advance an age of enlightenment that began really only a few hundred years ago. The new, in fact, though, is really about you, the new world and the new workforce of rapid change you're about to enter, the new solutions you'll develop to solve problems once perceived to be impossible to solve, the new hope you have for the future, and of course, a new you, formed and forever changed by your New College experience and your unique New College edge. But let's talk just briefly about the rapidly changing new world you are about to enter. Scholars and journalists alike tell us that we are living in a time of unprecedented change. Several fear that the rate of change has increased so dramatically over the past decade or so that the pace of change has outpaced human ability to engage, to leverage, and to deal with that change. Consider for a moment the impacts of this change. It's been estimated that you'll have at least 10 different jobs before you retire, and about 5 of those jobs have not yet been invented. Put another way, 65% of first grade graduates this year will have at some point in their working lifetimes a job that does not yet exist. Consider further that it was just over a decade ago that this thing called the smartphone revolution began, and now this little device that so many of us carry with us everywhere is used less as a phone and increasingly as a versatile tool to entertain, to communicate with massive audiences, and to educate and to inform, and even to catalyze political and social change. Indeed, with the volume of information at our fingertips, some have rather foolishly questioned the value of a college education. I mean, can't you learn everything you need to succeed from the internet? Can't you just Google it all and save yourself all of those long hours and late nights of studying? Of course not. If this were the case, many problems facing society today would have been solved long ago, and there would be no need to prepare, as the president urged us yesterday. But many challenges remain, to say the least. Family members and friends continue to suffer from and succumb to diseases without cures, such as cancer and such as Alzheimer's. The United Nations reports that extreme poverty, while reduced, will result in the deaths of nearly 70 million children under the age of 5 by 2030 if new solutions are not developed and soon deployed. Each of these challenges requires new solutions, new ways of thinking. Information alone cannot solve these problems. You need to apply information you've learned across disciplines to develop effective solutions. And as a New College graduate, you've learned how to do just this. Many of you have already begun to do this through research experience, through a program we call Inquire, through internships, through similar experiences that create both within and, just as importantly, outside of the classroom, new approaches, new ideas to begin to solve complex problems facing the world today. But doing this, learning how to learn, learning how to develop solutions to complex problems that others have deemed impossible to solve is not easy. This is real work. This is hard work. This requires real time, real energy, and real commitment. And I know that this has not been easy for any of you seated before me. In the midst of this incredible life and world-changing experience, you've faced many challenges, both within and beyond the university. Your success has required you to hold on to hope, to persist, to push through, to be resilient, to employ the raw grit required to succeed. And perhaps most importantly, your family members and close friends have been essential sources for you of hope and inspiration. Without them, I know many of you would not be here today. And for that reason, I'd like to ask parents, families, and friends of all graduates to stand and be recognized for your incredible effort and partnership in giving hope and inspiration to today's graduates. Of course, you formed deep and lasting connections with other students, and critically important, with faculty with whom you have learned. You have solved problems already, and those faculty who have given you hope and inspiration. Many of our faculty, as you know, come from backgrounds not unlike your own, facing and surmounting circumstances that once seemed insurmountable. And I know that they've given you hope, and that you might not be here today without their mentorship and support. With the new college faculty, please stand and be recognized for their incredible work with you, our undergraduates. With that hope, with that hard work, here you are, a new you, forged by your new college experience, empowered by what we call the new college edge, ready to change the world with new ways of thinking, new ways of persisting, new ways of finding and creating hope for others, new ways of not merely identifying problems, but new ways, new approaches to inventing a future in which those problems do not exist. New ways of, as President Crow said, preparing for change. Each of you has chosen a major, and some of you 2 and even 3, I believe, but never let that major or majors limit the ways in which you will change the world. Never let a major, never let any label or any person's perspectives, and certainly not fear, limit your vision and insights into challenges and the ways that you can solve those problems, those challenges. May you always be new, ready for the next challenge, and a Sun Devil ready to change the world. Congratulations, Sun Devils. So every semester, we ask our esteemed faculty to nominate our outstanding undergraduate and graduate student award winners, chosen for their academic achievement, their innovative research projects, and service to their community.
What I've really loved about New College is its interdisciplinary focus, and that has really aided me in having an interdisciplinary education. So I think at the end of the day, why I believe that New College was the right fit for me was because it allowed me to pursue numerous interests and still within the realm of one college.
I could have never thought that I would have been graduating a master's program, especially since I had dropped out of high school. It never would have occurred to me at all.
Part of why I chose to come to ASU was just sort of the freedom that this school, this college, this program offered. One of the things that really drew me was that I could build my own program and draw from whatever interested me towards a capstone that could potentially lead me to more education.
I was able to really explore childhood bullying and suicide. It's something that I'm really passionate about in, protecting kids in their youth and their high school career. And so to be able to continue this project over 3 years was just a really great experience.
I came from a place where education was a privilege. Not everyone was able to get all their education that they would have dreamed of, that they would want.
So what I love about the West Campus is that it offers a lot of opportunities for undergrads specifically, being such a small community. So when I joined the research lab that I joined 4 years ago, I never dreamed that I would be leading, my own project, taking on critique from other undergrads as well who were in my lab and incorporating that in and being able to go to different conferences and talking about my research. All of that has happened within the past 4 years.
Education has brought me to a place where I know my worth, and I can show that worth and that merit to other people.
It's been a period of not just honing my skills and my education and learning new things, so it certainly has. It's also been a period of figuring out what I want, what I'm good at, what really brings me joy.
I had my first research experience. I've never ever thought about wearing a lab coat before. Not until I graduated and went to med school. I just loved the opportunity that I got.
But in New College, I was taught a lot about how to really apply myself in different areas. And I think that was a priceless experience because not only did it make me very marketable, but it made me very prepared to take on the world.
So I feel like the 4 years of research that I've taken on is completely relevant to the research that I'll probably be doing in med school and beyond.
Having the capstone, sort of doing preparations for over a year, reading, researching, preparing for it, having it take so long, it's been new, and it's been helpful in that I know that I can do this and that I can do this much preparation and have it come out.
It really shaped me into a more confident and stronger person with a real ambition to just follow my dreams as much as I can. And ASU really gave me the tools and the opportunities to do so.
The one thing that ASU really taught me is research is not about what you know already. It's about learning as you go. It's about finding a problem and trying to see if there's a way you can solve it.
I think what New College did for me was it opened up my mind to all these different things that I could still choose to pursue, and that I had a lot of freedom to do different things, and I didn't have to be, boxed into whatever my perspective on my life was going to be. I think New College specifically has helped me open up my own view of myself even.
I have gone places and done things, and the opportunities that have been open to me just from being in a master's program has completely changed my life and my view of life in general.
This semester, we have the coincidence that the New College Undergraduate Student Award winner was also selected as the Outstanding Undergraduate Speaker. And so I'm very pleased to announce that the New College Undergraduate Student Award winner is Samira Khan, who is earning a Bachelor of Science in Biology and a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, Religion, and Society today. Samira was nominated by Dr. Bertha Maninin, Associate Professor of Philosophy, and Samira's Barrett the Honors College Thesis Advisor. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Bertha Maninin, Associate Professor of Philosophy, who will tell us more about our outstanding undergraduate student speaker this morning.
Welcome, ASU friends, family, and future alumni. Congratulations on your outstanding achievement as you graduate today. I've been tasked with the honor of introducing our Outstanding Undergraduate Award recipient, Samira Khan. Ms. Khan graduates today with 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Science in Biology and a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, Religion, and Society. She is on her way to medical school, where she has already been accepted by Rush Medical College in Chicago, Illinois. Her time here at ASU has been filled with all sorts of impressive achievements. Already as a freshman, she joined a molecular endocrinology laboratory as a research assistant. Throughout her 4 years in lab, she studied the role of vitamin D in cancer prevention and healthful aging. Ms. Khan attended regional and national conferences to present her findings and has received multiple awards by the New College Undergraduate Inquiry and Research Experience Program, as well as the Salt River Project. During her sophomore year, Ms. Khan helped found the student chapter of the American Society of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology to foster student involvement in research and promote career development through scholarship and networking. Elected president as a junior, she planned and executed a seminar series hosting on-campus research professors. In addition, she served as vice president for the American Medical Student Association at ASU West. Since the fall of 2016, Ms. Khan has been a math and science tutor at the University Academic Success Program at ASU. As a tutor, she's had the privilege of working with students of all majors, backgrounds, ages, and learning abilities. During the summer of 2017, she began volunteering at the Phoenix Allied Community Health Clinic. Most patients in the free community clinic have nowhere else to seek medical care. They also suffer from chronic illnesses that require constant oversight by healthcare personnel. Volunteering at the clinic that is specifically dedicated to these individuals within the Central Phoenix community taught Ms. Khan a lot about how she can make a difference right here in the community that has set her on her future dedicated to the healthcare of underserved populations. As a senior, Ms. Khan was one of the few select participants of the Mayo Clinic Barrett Honors College Pre-Medical Scholars Program, through which she shadowed multiple physicians at the Mayo Clinic, as well as attended medical labs and lectures by prominent physicians. She also became a medical scribe for the pediatric oncologist at Banner Health and was most recently nominated to be student ambassador for the School of Humanities, Arts, and Cultural Studies to represent the experience of students in our philosophy program. On a personal note, I have known Samira since she was a freshman and took the Human Event course with me through Barrett the Honors College. Throughout her time here, she also took a bioethics course from me and a course on the philosophical approaches to the issue of dehumanization. I was also honored to be her advisor for her Barrett thesis, where she combined her love of the sciences and her love of philosophy to write a thesis on the ethical dimensions of universal healthcare. Students like Ms. Khan celebrate the spirit of New College, where part of our mission is to give students a true interdisciplinary education, one that fosters the acquisition of knowledge via a variety of perspectives and fields. Students like Ms. Khan illustrate that one doesn't have to choose between being a science student or humanities student, but that a well-rounded education entails being able to combine all these disciplines into a holistic perspective. Students like Samira are what make me love coming to work in the morning. Students like her give my job meaning and purpose. And when she leaves us, I will be simultaneously bursting with pride and sadness. I will miss her so much, but I'm so incredibly lucky to know her and to have watched her grow into the amazing young woman that she has become. Friends, I'm honored to present to you Ms. Samira Khan.
Thank you, Dr. Mananen, and good morning, or at least I hope it's still morning. When I began my undergraduate journey at Arizona State University West, I thought I would put in my 4 years, check all the boxes that would guarantee my progression to the next step, just as I had in high school and just as I would with medical school. I would rinse and repeat and level up until all my goals were realized. Perhaps like you, I told myself with every step that as soon as I could get to the next, I would be content. I would hope for the time to pass quickly so I could gain this much elusive fulfillment. But as my road came into view, I began forging a path unlike anything I could have expected. I encountered many wonderful opportunities and communities at ASU West that grounded me in my present and called into question my expectations of success and fulfillment as only future things. When things refused to work out the way I hoped, when they did, but still I remained dissatisfied, or when things I never expected for myself surprised me in the best possible ways, all these events challenged my expectations again and again until my education led me to a realization. Perhaps we are the ones who have failed when reality fails to meet our expectations. For it is we who cannot recognize that the expectations we create for ourselves are often misguided by unchecked authorities that value far-off successes over fulfillment in our day-to-day lives. When our misguided expectations remain unmet, we let this persistent failure drive us into disillusionment. Eventually, from this loss of faith grows resentment. We grow wary towards life, lest it disappoint us once again. However, this path of resentment in the face of disillusionment is a reaction instead of response. Disillusionment is defined as a state of being free from illusion. Is it not in our best interest to be liberated from illusion? In order for us to overcome disillusionment, to respond instead of react, we must develop resiliency. This is what our education has taught us, how to fail repeatedly and continue to have a response, how to fail forward. When you didn't get a good grade on the test you studied so hard for, or when no one showed up to your club meeting, even when you offered pizza, all these setbacks, no matter how big or small, are what gave us the tools to be resilient, to be persistent without a preset expectation of reward. Our education taught us to bounce back and respond thoughtfully. When we liberate ourselves from the illusion of success and happiness as being far off destinations at the end of our roads, we are finally free to embrace ambiguity. We are finally free to cultivate meaning and fulfillment in our lives now instead of a distant future that may never be fully realized. We are finally free to guide our expectations to our advantage instead of to our detriment. And who knows how many of us that are here and happy now were as happy getting here as well. Regardless, we should learn to cherish our present and appreciate the unexpected diversions and free ourselves to respond by forging new and improved paths. Being mindful of our present selves gives us the tools to make the proper turns which lead to better roads. Our education fosters this mindfulness and independence, allowing us to keep our educations ever alive by using them. So, in conclusion, class of 2018, at New College, we found a unique and intimate community that roots for its members and should serve as a model for the kind of communities we seek out in our future endeavors or aspire to create in the absence of one. The strength of a community like ours lies in its infectious attitude towards resiliency and its ability to ground us in the present, to a responsiveness that we shall always be ready to put into practice, so we too can enjoy the going there as much as the getting there. Thank you.
Thank you, Samira. We are also thrilled to present the Outstanding Graduate Student Award. This fall, we're honoring Quentin Beck White, who is earning his Master of Science in Psychology today through New College's online program. Quentin? Quentin was nominated by his faculty mentor, Dr. Nicholas Duran. Dr. Duran has worked with Quentin in the classroom and lab since he was an ASU undergraduate student. That collaboration between faculty and student inspired Quentin to pursue the graduate degree that he earns today. Now, Dr. Duran shares more with us about his nominee, Quentin.
Thank you. All right. So it's a great pleasure to be able to present this award to Quentin. I first met Quentin when he was an undergraduate in a course I teach in cognitive science. In that course and several others that he has taken with me, he has easily been one of the top students. I've always been impressed by his extraordinary ability to grasp challenging material and his sharp insight and critical thinking skills. He has also served as a teaching assistant for several of my courses where he has consistently demonstrated a deep concern for others and their understanding. These are traits, no doubt, that have been developed in his role as a former preschool director and likely now tested as a high school substitute teacher. As a person who is intellectually curious and extremely conscientious, it should come as no surprise that he's graduating with a 4.0 GPA. And he has also proven himself to be an invaluable research assistant, where he has generously volunteered his time in my lab. Now, today is also special because this may be surprising. This is the first time we have met in person. You see, Quentin is an ASU online student, and as a working professional, a father, a husband, he is pursuing his lifelong passion for learning and teaching no matter what, taking advantage of many opportunities made available through his cutting-edge digital resources. And as he forges ahead and succeeds, in the next challenge he takes on for himself, he can be confident that he has made and will continue making ASU proud. Thank you.
Congratulations, Quentin. The Dean's Advisory Board unites distinguished individuals whose commitment to excellence spans all areas of New College and transcends academic disciplines. Its members become leaders in shaping the future of the college. They are the voice of the community, and they are philanthropic role models, contributing annually to the Dean's Investment Fund. And they are advocates on behalf of New College and their communities and their organizations. Will the members of the Dean's Advisory Board joining us on the platform today, Paul Smiley and others who are wonderful supporters of the college, please rise and be recognized. Also joining us this morning on the platform are Carolyn and Ken Tweedy, longtime supporters of New College through the Matthew Tweedy Memorial Scholarship, which honors the memory of their son, Matthew, a 2001 graduate of New College. Please join me in a round of applause to thank this extraordinary group of individuals. Now, just a note to our graduates and families celebrating with us this morning. Your involvement with New College and ASU doesn't end today. In fact, it's just beginning. Just as our guests we just recognized have discovered, there are many ways for you to stay engaged with us as we move forward. Perhaps you'd like to speak to students sitting where you were not long ago, or serve on our Dean's Advisory Board to help shape the future of the college. The greatest way you can remain involved is to give back to New College. You are graduating thanks in part to those who have come before you and those sitting on this stage who have invested in New College, creating vital scholarships for student support. The students that will come after you are relying on you to continue that tradition of support so that they can sit at their New College convocation one day as well. Please consider a gift of even $20 to continue the strong legacy you have built during your time at New College by visiting the ASU Foundation website. It's asufoundation.org, and select New College to see relevant opportunities. Many of our New College students have worked tirelessly to major, as I mentioned earlier in my remarks, to major in more than one discipline. Students receiving concurrent degrees in this morning's ceremony, please rise and be recognized. The Moore Award is Arizona State University's oldest continuing honor. It was established in 1901 by Dr. Benjamin B. Moore and Honor Anderson Moore. It is now sponsored annually by the Arizona State University Alumni Association. The award is presented at each commencement ceremony to those individuals who have attained the highest academic standing in any four-year curriculum during their undergraduate years here at ASU. This semester, Moore Awards were presented to recipients from across ASU. The following students are the New College Moore Award recipients. Please stand and be recognized. Autumn Sky Miller and Lucas Ralph Trumba.
Please welcome to the podium, Associate Dean of Barrett, the Honors College, Dr. Ramsey Eric Ramsey.
Thank you. Barrett, the Honors College at ASU's West Campus, provides talented and motivated students the opportunities to excel and enrich their university experiences. Students graduating from Barrett have completed the requisite Honors College coursework and have completed and successfully defended a thesis or creative project. With those students graduating through Barrett, the nation's premier honors college, and wearing the honors medallion, please stand and be recognized.
You will notice that some of our graduates are wearing honor cords. It is my pleasure to acknowledge those of you graduating with honors. I will ask each group to stand separately so that we can pay tribute. To graduate cum laude requires a cumulative grade point average of 3.4 to 3.59. Graduates with the honor cum laude, please stand for our salute. Please be seated. Graduate magna cum laude requires a cumulative grade point average of 3.6 to 3.79. Graduates with the honor magna cum laude, please stand for our salute. Last but certainly not least, to graduate summa cum laude requires a cumulative grade point average of 3.8 or above. Join me in honoring this year's graduates who have earned the honor summa cum laude. Please stand again for our salute. In addition to graduates who have earned the honor of wearing academic cords, there are students who are wearing red, white, and blue cords. These individuals are current members of the armed services or veterans who are graduating this afternoon. We would like to take this moment to congratulate them on their academic achievements and to thank them for their service. Will all graduating students who are or who have been members of the armed services please stand for our congratulations. We would also like to recognize the achievements of our online program graduates. We have nearly 70 online students here with us today, hailing from at least 22 states and countries, some as far away as Hawaii and even Norway. For many of these graduates, today is their first time they've joined their ASU family here in person, and we are so very delighted to have them with us here today. Will all graduating online students stand and be recognized? We would also like to recognize our college marshal for this afternoon's ceremony. Dr. Mary Burleson, will you please rise? Dr. Burleson is an associate professor of psychology in our School of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Today, we honor Dr. Burleson for her body of work seeking to identify the indelible connections between an individual's emotional state and the effects imposed by other people, and the environment and external and internal stressors on physical health. The issues explored in her work distill to the very essence of how psychological and social processes influence and are influenced by the immune, the endocrine, and the autonomic nervous systems. She teaches physiological psychology, biology of human sexuality and drugs, pleasure, and craving, and she conducts multiple collaborative research projects with students in the Emotion, Culture, and Psychophysiology Laboratory. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Burleson.
Arizona State University continually demonstrates its dedication to efficiency, technology, and sustainability. The full university commencement program is being made available to graduates for download on the New College website at newcollege.asu.edu. This aligns with our growing institutional efforts to enhance sustainability efforts and practices, and even a broader endeavor to employ technology in heightened service to our students. The downloadable commencement program, combined with the abridged program provided as part of today's ceremony, will yield a 4 million page reduction. That's a lot of pages, folks, 4 million. In the amount of printed material distributed at ceremonies over the days of graduation celebrations on all of our campuses. Now it is time to recognize our master's candidates. Master's candidates were recognized at the graduate commencement ceremony on Monday at Wells Fargo Arena in Tempe, where they received their master's hoods. The origins of academic dress dates back to the 12th and 13th centuries. Today, hoods are the most expressive component of the academic costume. They serve to communicate the owner's school, degree, and field of study through their length and the color of the lining and binding. Today's hoods have evolved into a serviceable article of clothing to a type of elongated scarf draped over the shoulders and displayed down the back with the lining turned inside out. We will now individually recognize our master's candidates. Graduates' names will be read this afternoon by Dr. Diane Gruber, Senior Lecturer, School of Social and Behavior Sciences, and Barrett the Honors College. Please welcome to the podium Dr. Lindsay Meehan, Director of Communication Studies.
Will the Master of Arts in Communication Studies graduates please come forward?
Nina Ekmescic. Rianne Hadassah Holmes. Jacob Francis Hamilton Klein. Viviana Magdalena Lachowska. Casey Jordan Bell.
Please welcome to the podium Dr. Nicholas Duran, who will recognize the graduates of Forensic Psychology and Psychology.
Will the Master of Science in Forensic Psychology graduates please come forward?
Melissa Rose Smith. Rudy Mario Marmolejo. Quentin Beck White. Nicholas A. Vigil. Anita Hernandez.
Will the Master of Science in Psychology graduates please come forward?
Please welcome to the podium Dr. Stefan Sanchez, Director of Interdisciplinary Studies.
Will the Master of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies graduates please come forward?
David Philip Horney. Emma Harkin.
Please welcome to the podium Dr. Julie Murphy-Irfani, Director of Social Justice and Human Rights.
Will the Master of Arts in Social Justice and Human Rights graduates please come forward?
Lauren Ashley Hernandez. Jodenise Altagracia Rodriguez.
Congratulations to all of the graduate degree recipients. Well, it's now time to individually recognize graduates receiving bachelor's degrees. Graduates' names will be read by Dr. Diane Gruber, Senior Lecturer from the School of Social and Behavior Sciences and Barrett the Honors College, and Dr. Bertha Alvarez Mannanen, Associate Professor of Psychology in the School of Humanities, Arts, and Cultural Studies. Please welcome the Director of the School of Humanities, Arts, and Cultural Studies, Dr. Luis Mendoza.
Will the graduates from the School of Humanities, Arts, and Cultural Studies please rise and come forward to be recognized? Degrees awarded in the School of Humanities, Arts, and Cultural Studies include Applied Science, English, History, Interdisciplinary Arts and Performance, Interdisciplinary Arts and Science, Latin American Studies, and Social and Cultural Analysis.
Stephanie Robles Roman. Sana Zadi. Ariana Renee Munford. Jennifer Kim Fershad. Joshua Fershad. Seth Wesley Koblenz. India Scott. Catherine Eckhart. Desiree Figueroa. Juan Antonio Vela. Yasmin Georgina Montiel. Casey Deanne McSorley. Carmelita Elise Taylor Watts. Clarissa Lene Brown. Amanda M. Beck. Brittany Nicole Seidelman. Megan Lillian Mabry. Clarissa Faith Rollins. Zach A. McPhee.
Please welcome the Director of the School of Mathematical and Natural Sciences, Dr. Stephen Workis.
Will the graduates from the School of Mathematical and Natural Sciences please rise and come forward to be recognized? Degrees awarded in the School of Mathematical and Natural Sciences include Applied Computing, Applied Mathematics, Biology, Biology Forensics, Environmental Science, Forensic Science, and Statistics.
Daniel Langley. Adrian Avarum. José Arturo Arteaga. Eric De Renzio. Austin Michael Stark. Shani Shamoon. Karen Maria Muñoz Ortiz. Jasmine Marie Caesar. Maria Luisa Cruz Blas. Justin Yang. Vivian Tran. Giselle Santos. Isaac Jet Lee. Lucas Ralph Tromba. Abigail Ruiz Vilches. Diana Gonzalez. Jennifer Lynn Libby. Victor Jorge Gonzalez. Ariel Elizabeth Wagner. Yahaidu Paulwells. Samira Khan. Andrew Paul Suspuka. Martín Antonio Jiménez Navarro. Lea Angélica Bautista Junia. Casey Lozano. Samantha Lopez. Rachel Quinn Thresher. Matthew Brian Gilliam. Damian J. Swarren. Rosun Perdahan. Deepain Busneth. Alejandro Vidales Achler. Anna Bright. Alexandra J. Merrill. Emily Jane Slovensky. Nancy Juarez Quiñones. Blake Ellers. Alexa Ray Bruton. Sarah Rod Gareb. Jennifer Wen. Catherine Tulawapi Oldaye. Akela K. Bell. Rokei Ugog. Alex Luna.
Please welcome the director from the School of Social and Behavior Sciences, Dr. Scott Barclay.
Will the graduates from the School of Social and Behavioral Sciences please rise and come forward to be recognized? Degrees awarded in the School of Social and Behavioral Sciences include communication, political science, psychology, forensic psychology, social and behavioral sciences, and sociology.
Ludovico Canoni III. Desiree Sotelo. Stephanie N. Fishbaugh. Alexandria Duncan Dandro. Alexis Adriana Mejia Aguirre. Megan Nicole Miller. Taylor Leanne Salazar. Autumn Sky Miller. Brandy Michelle Douglas. Janessa Alana Awkward. Emily Marie Johnson. Laura Pontalici. Natalie Caruccio Parker. Carolyn Goodell. Bonnie Sanford. Kelly Cronauer. Ellie Johanna Harrington. Amanda George. Roya Mohammedzada. Melissa Renee Tunley. Alvina Burbank. Michael James Veal. Megan Lee Taylor. Summer Ray Clays. Rashid Hassan Ao Al Ishaq. James Raymond Pimley. Justin Thomas Klein. Daniel W. Rowe. Sebastian Guzman. Beatriz Vera. Candace Rachel James. Brittany Mack Blacksher. Magdalena Jewel Tejada. Mariela Sosa. Lawrence Cephalou. Sophia Elizabeth Sorensen. Shelby Lynn Smith.
Francesca Carreon. Vanessa Lopez. Kristen Martino. Crystal Ann Dotson. Janelle Sargent. Tiffany Rochelle Leroy. Christy Nicole Georgie. Catherine Amelia Zawicki. Crystal Marie Varela. Jessica Marie Rojas. Tavia Lujo. Arturo James Rosales. Harrigan McCall. Carmen Sanchez. Mario Alberto Bringas. Sienna Linda Vidania. Caleb Daniel Anderson. Elsie Rose McDermott Koenig. Asia Monette Lacour. Ashley Molina. Brianne Renee Rockwood. Charmaine Dorsey. Andrew Claire Baker. Maxwell Keith Shack. Arbella Caninisho. Andrew Yosef. Kylie Morgan Kane. Ricardo Escobedo. Caitlin Karsgaden. Kathleen Davidson. Philip Ryan Lancer. Cassidy Marie Swarowick. Maisha Nicole Johnson. Mary Rebecca De Balfo. Samantha Kate Paras. Ashley Thrasher. Chantel Hillman. Jacob Javier Sanchez. Casey Dugan. Jacob Chance Ayob. Olga Rodriguez. Giovanna Gordon. Angelica Barron. Elsie Roggenbuck. Carolyn Root. Kimberly Alexandra Faustino. Inas Abdelhin. Jeffrey Schwegfiger. Elizabeth Maeve Bruno. Caterina Acuerto. Jordan Nicole Newton. Miranda Benavides. Aliyah Jameson Goodrich. Heather Marie Brady. Madison Caitlin Lohman. Grace De Santiago. Haley English. Abigail Reyes. Jacob Sherrod. Anna Christine Haas. Tabitha Alexis Bissett. Zach Ryan Nelson. Madeline Rose Coker. Joaquin Christian Diaz. Breck Austin Hilsong. Helen Wing-Chi Soon. Andrew Joshua Payton. Lauren Brands. Cheyenne Nicole Watts. Sloan Taylor Coley. Arthur Izakov. Michaela Zian Mayo Bates. Angelique Julia Robles. Courtney Marie Crandall. Zarinabel Eunice Perez. Faison Travell Miles. Kenneth McNeil II. Joy Ari Argusta. Robin DeYoung Choi. Charlene Aria Rath. Drew Benutz. Gregory Sanchez. Ahmed Mustafik. Marco Antonio Arroyo Jr.
Please join me in congratulating once more our graduates, our faculty, and our staff.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we join Leah Wasbatten in singing of the alma mater. The words are located in the programs and were handed to graduates as they cross the stage. Leah.
Where the bold saguaros raise their arms on high, praying strength for brave tomorrows from the western sky. mountains, kneel at sunset's gate. Here we hail the alma mater, Arizona State.
We would like to recognize our flag bearer, Natalie Parker. Natalie is graduating today with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication and Social and Behavior Sciences. Best wishes and congratulations, Natalie. Ladies and gentlemen, we kindly ask your help in our sustainability efforts by returning your unused and unwanted programs to the venue, or recycling your printed programs after you have enjoyed them, and by picking up your trash from around your seats. We appreciate that. We'd also like to take a moment to invite graduates and their guests to attend a post-convocation reception at the West Campus later this afternoon. In an effort to carry on the golden tradition, graduates will walk through the Paley gates just as they did at the beginning of their journey here at ASU. Join us at 2 p.m. to view our beautiful campus and to celebrate graduates and their accomplishments one more time. Now we would like to thank bagpiper Lynn Wood for leading our recessional. Bagpiper, flag bearer. Lynn, you may begin. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the recessional is completed. Thank you. Congratulations, graduates.